Dolores Cannon once said, "We are living in the most important time in the history of the universe." These words, profound and cryptic, were spoken by a woman whose life was devoted to the exploration of human consciousness and spiritual awakening. Dolores Cannon, a renowned hypnotherapist and author, ventured into the depths of the human mind to uncover its hidden potential and connection with the universe. Her quote resonates with us today, more than ever, as we stand on the threshold of a new spiritual awakening, the concept of the fifth dimension. This isn't a physical place, but a state of consciousness, a level of understanding that transcends our typical three-dimensional perspective. It's a realm where love and collective consciousness reign supreme, where we are connected to all things and time is no longer linear. And so, we embark on this journey to understand the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension, what is it? Now, that's a question that has been pondered by many. To simplify it, let's imagine for a moment that our reality is a radio. The third dimension can be likened to AM radio, a realm of physicality and duality, a place where we learn from suffering and contrast. The fourth dimension, on the other hand, is akin to FM radio, a transitional space where we begin to acknowledge the power of the mind and spirit. And then we tune into the fifth dimension, or let's call it satellite radio, a frequency of unity and love, where the illusion of time and space are transcended and our true spiritual nature blossoms. Here, we begin to experience life through the lens of the heart, and our reality is shaped not by external circumstances, but by our inner state of being. But why is this important? Well, the fifth dimension symbolizes an evolutionary leap for humanity, a shift from a fear-based existence to one that is love-focused. It's like upgrading from a black and white television to a high-definition color set. The picture is clearer, the colors are brighter, and the experience is richer. One might ask, how does the fifth dimension differ from the third and fourth? The key difference lies in the level of consciousness. The third dimension is about survival and competition. The fourth is about transition and awakening, but the fifth, it's about unity, love, and the realization that we are all connected. In the words of Dolores Cannon, we are moving into a new dimension of time, where time as you know it does not exist. This is the essence of the fifth dimension, a realm where time is fluid and the past, present, and future coexist. So as we journey through this vast cosmos of consciousness, let's remember that each dimension is not a place, but rather a state of being. And the fifth dimension, well, it's all about embracing a state of being that is driven by love and light. It's about transcending the physical and tuning into the spiritual. It's about stepping into our power as co-creators of our reality. In essence, the fifth dimension is about transcending time and space and embracing a state of being that is driven by love and light. So, how do you know if you're in the fifth dimension? A question many spiritual seekers ask. The signs can be subtle, but once you start to notice them, you'll see they've been present all along. Let's explore some of these common signs. First and foremost, you may experience an overwhelming sense of peace and calm. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill relaxation after a good night's sleep or a satisfying yoga session. We're talking about a deep, profound peace that permeates every aspect of your life and existence. With this sense of peace often comes a heightened intuition. This isn't about predicting lottery numbers or knowing who's calling before you pick up the phone. Rather, it's an intuitive understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. You may find yourself having moments of profound insight or clarity, where the complexities of the universe seem to unravel themselves before your very eyes. Another sign is a shift in your perception of time. In the third dimension, we're bound by linear time, past, present, and future. But as you transition into the fifth dimension, you may start to experience time in a more fluid, non-linear way. Events from your past may feel as though they're happening in the present, or you may have a heightened sense of the future unfolding in the now. This transition may also bring about changes in your physical and emotional state. You may notice that you are more sensitive to energies and emotions, both your own and those of others. You might also find that your body is responding differently to food, sleep, and exercise. The world around you may appear more vibrant and alive. Colors might seem brighter, sounds more resonant, and tastes more vivid. You may also find yourself experiencing synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that feel like the universe is winking at you. And then there's the feeling of oneness. In the fifth dimension, the illusion of separateness begins to dissolve. You'll start to see yourself not as an isolated individual, but as an integral part of the cosmos, interconnected with everything and everyone. Dolores Cannon once said, "We are living in the most important time in the history of the universe." As we transition into the fifth dimension, we're not just witnessing a shift in our personal consciousness, but a cosmic evolution of monumental proportions. But it's important to remember that this isn't a checklist or a competition. You don't need to tick off all these signs to validate your spiritual journey. As Dolores Cannon also wisely pointed out, everyone has their own path. The only person they should be better than is the person they were the day before. Remember, everyone's journey to the fifth dimension is unique, and these signs are just common patterns experienced by many. So, keep exploring, keep growing, and trust your own experience. You're exactly where you need to be. Living in the fifth dimension is not about escaping reality, but enhancing it. In the fifth dimension, life takes on a new hue, a vibrancy that illuminates the ordinary and the extraordinary in equal measure. It's like viewing life through a prism, where every experience and interaction refracts into a myriad of possibilities. In this space, relationships transform. They become less about me and you, and more about us. The fifth dimension fosters a sense of unity, encouraging us to see the interconnectedness of all things, to appreciate the divinity within ourselves and others. It's about recognizing that we are not separate entities, but parts of a grand cosmic dance. Now, this doesn't mean it's all rainbows and unicorns. Living in the fifth dimension can be challenging. It can feel like you're straddling two worlds, trying to navigate the familiar terrain of the third dimension while exploring the expansive landscape of the fifth. It's a balancing act, and at times, it can be overwhelming. Work too evolves in the fifth dimension. It becomes less about survival and more about service. Your job is no longer just a means to an end, but a way to contribute to the collective good. It's about finding purpose and passion in what you do, and understanding how your unique talents and skills can make a positive impact on the world. Your overall worldview also shifts. You begin to see life not as a series of random events, but as a beautifully orchestrated symphony. Every moment holds meaning. Every interaction is an opportunity for growth and understanding. You start to grasp that the physical world is just the tip of the iceberg, that there's a vast, unseen reality waiting to be explored. Living in the fifth dimension is about embracing change, about letting go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. It's about stepping into your power, recognizing your divine nature, and realizing that you are a co-creator of your reality. As Dolores Cannon herself said, the side effect of doing this job is that you get to live in both worlds. So welcome to the fifth dimension, where life is not just lived, but celebrated in all its multifaceted glory. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more spiritual concepts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, your journey is your own, and in the words of Dolores Cannon, you are the one you've been waiting for.